Well, there's my hotel, provides you with a bicycle. It's a fair bit slower than the Brompton though, because it's got a very low gear. Lovely sort of upright position though, I can't knock that. It's like the freaking New York Marathon along here. There's so many runners coming up to Chelsea Piers. But look over here, we've got all the big names want to be over by the river down around this part of town these days. Frank Gehry and Jean Nouvel. Jean Nouvel, I'm afraid, is absolutely eclipsing Frank Gehry. His building is just so interesting. It's got so much detail around the base that you just want to stare and stare at it. Anyway, I thought the only thing I'll say about New York, it's critical, is that it feels like I'm living in a police state. Yeah, signs like these, you know, they're serious. There are stories all the time of police roundups. You talk to people here, and police crackdowns, police roundups, and kind of persecution of cyclists for God knows what reason. It's incomprehensible. The guys who race around here real quick, and they form pelotons and wear team jerseys. Look, I'm sure, you know, they can be jerks in some ways, but they also want to race around in their team jerseys, and they're very atypical. There are delivery riders, girls on Dutch bikes. There's everything you can imagine, you know, so you just can't generalise. You can generalise about cyclists as easy as you can generalise about New Yorkers, mate. This is a absolute melting pot of every race and culture. Everybody here is on a different kind of trip, and you can say the same for the cyclists as well. You know, not all of them think they're Lance Armstrong. There are people just wanting to get places, and people just wanting to get fit, and people just wanting to get out and promenade, as I am on this lovely balloon bike. So, you know, when New York wakes up to itself, they'll stop talking about cyclists as though they can all be tainted with the same brush. Coming around here really drives home the way that cycling is not yet seen as a means of transport in countries like Australia and America. It's hard to know the exact sort of numbers, but a large percentage of people who are into bikes are doing it because they're into the racing scene or pretending. Well, it's I think, I just saw the time, coming up to 9 o'clock anyway, and still plenty of people in the park here. It's just a beautiful summer's night, and the guys doing laps, really, they're doing a great job. When they come past me, they hold a straight line, and they let me know they're passing on the right or the left. Not a great specimen there, I'm afraid. It's about 9 o'clock at night. It's almost dark now, but still plenty of people riding and running around, and the occasional kind of small pace line comes past. They're on a suicide mission, those guys. But anyway, it's really just such a beautiful park, you know. Everyone here believes they're at the centre of the universe. I'm happy to share in their delusion. I'm deluded. I think it is the centre of the universe. It is because enough people, maybe a couple 100,000 people who are super intelligent and talented have decided that this is the centre of the universe, and that's a pretty strong consensus. And I just love the chaos, you know, the mad variety. There are at least 20 different broad camps into which you could fit the cyclists. And then you've got horses and skateboard people, but even then, every one of them is different. You know, I think there are 2 million people who sleep on Manhattan each night and 7 million who come in through the day. And no two of them have the same shit in their head. Look at this dude. He's all on his own with that caper. It's just marvellous. I absolutely love it. Coming up to the lights of the city ahead, and I've had a beautiful relaxing ride on this old clunker. I feel like the only Dutch man in New York at the moment.